Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today it is a Throwback Thursday with the Glam Gals. Now I'm not sure who is participating this week because I filmed this early and then I find out who is participating or not. So I'm going to tell you that the Glam Gals are myself, Jennifer Loves Makeup. It is Gloria with Makeup and More with Gloria P, and it is Christine with Life with Christine. So I'm going to leave their channels linked down in the description box. So please and thank you, go and check them out, and then go and see if they did a Throwback Thursday for this week. So I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Gloria did. I'm pretty sure she did. So, what is Throwback Thursday? It is where we get a palette that we haven't used in a while. It's old and, well, old is relative, but something, just a palette that we haven't used in a while in our collection, and pull it out and make a look with it. So, we're doing this instead of palette roulette nowadays with the Glam Gals. So yeah, so if you want to see what palette I pulled out for this month, then hang tight because I'm getting right into it. Okay, we got the coffee today. It is very, very strong coffee today, so that could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, we will see. The palette I picked today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette, one of my very first palettes that I've ever gotten, and it still looks pretty good actually, until you open it up and then it's kind of a mess. This used to be like my favorite palette that I ever had, and then it kind of went back into the back of the drawers and never to be seen or heard from again. So I don't know, has the quality still held up now that I've tried lots and lots of other formulas, or is it still the same good quality? We're gonna make a look and find out. So let me know if you have this palette and what you think of it. We are going to start, I'm going to, I think, maybe start with Slate. I always use this bloom color. I don't think I'm going to use this bloom color in the look today. I think I'm going to strictly keep it neutral. Let's start with that Slate color that was right below bloom. Yeah. We're going to start with Slate and try that out and see. Now, mind you, this is a few years old. This palette is a few years old, so I don't know if the quality has stayed the same due to that as well. I used this series also to see if I want to declutter some palettes or not. When I did the Lush Life Throwback Thursday, I decided that I was going to go ahead and declutter that palette. If you hear noises in the background, that's just my dog, Moxie, making scratching noises, and then probably eventually snoring noises. So this color's going on pretty good for a mainstream brand. I've played with so many independent brands since buying some main brand. Have y'all seen that new, I guess they're starting to come out with fall palettes now. The new Too Faced palette that's coming out. I don't know what the name of it is. I just saw it on Trend Mood. But it's like apple themed. I guess that's going to be their fall palette for the year. Is that what's going to be in this year? Apples? Is that going to be the thing? I know that can't be there. That's got to just be for their fall. And just like I was talking about in my other video about palettes, people were saying, who wants palettes anymore? Who wants palettes anymore? There were a lot of people that were excited about it, a lot of people that weren't, and a lot of people were like, I thought we weren't doing palettes anymore. Okay, so I've got like a slate color down. Then we're going into Twig, which is a little darker. Well, I'm certainly still doing palettes. If you didn't see that, get ready with me where I'm talking about palette fatigue or eyeshadow fatigue. Go ahead and go check it out. Give it a thumbs up because I don't think it's getting enough love as far as thumbs up goes. I mean, if you like it, that is. You don't have to give it a thumbs up, but I mean, there are bigger YouTubers out there talking about people getting tired of eyeshadow palettes. And my friend C brought up a good point, and I might have mentioned it in the video, but people are just kind of tired of paying the price for mainstream brand palettes, which are $60, usually $60 and above, for some colored powder. And people do not have collector's mindsets like they did back in 2016. People don't want huge collections of things anymore. Like I said, eyeshadow palettes are just not something that you buy over and over again. If you're just the normal eyeshadow, normal wearer of makeup. Now if you're someone like me that's a kind of a hoarder of it, yeah, you're out there buying lots of eyeshadow palettes. Okay, let's move on to Dystopian. Okay, this is the shade we just used, Twig, and now I'm moving on to this darker brown, this Dystopian color. So far so good with this palette. Okay, now we're going to work that in. And I just love lots of different colors. That's why I have so many eyeshadow palettes, because I love all the colors all the time. And yeah, I have lots of iterations of the same colors. But when I see a color story that I'm like, ooh, I don't have the colors in that color story, I will buy it. But I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, I've seen that color story before so many times. Where I'm at the point where, like, I'll buy a palette if I want to support an indie brand. But I'm not buying palettes. I'm not really out here buying palettes to support mainstream brands. But if I see palettes that I like in color stories that I haven't seen before, I'll buy them. Okay, so looking pretty good so far. Making a nice sultry look. So what are we gonna do for shimmy shimmers? Let's try this color right here, Teak, right here, which is the darker one. Right here. And put this, yeah, a nice brown. Shimmer. Okay, I'm gonna swatch here. I'm gonna swatch this Cyborg, this Rose Quartz, and this Pearl color. These three colors. Okay, which was which? I don't know. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna use Cyborg. Those are the colors right there. Cyborg, Rose Quartz, and Pearl. I think I'm gonna use Cyborg. I forgot there was a color called Cyborg in there. Right there. Very nice. Actually, let's try it with our fingertips. Okay, we've got a very nice look going on here. I'm very happy with it so far. Let me know what you think. Let's put on some eyeliners. Let's do some black eyeliner today. I've been doing brown eyeliner so much lately, but let's do some black eyeliner. Let me put my brush roll down here. I'll clean my brushes later. But let's do this. The only thing I'll say is that the shimmers do kind of settle into my lines on my lids. Not loving that. They are very old school shimmers. Well, I mean, what can you say? They are old school. So my lids do look wrinkly. But I don't mind showing my age. It's not something that I'm going to declutter it over. Okay, let us clean up a look. Something funny that Sarah said on her live the other day was that she likes watching people put on mascara. Because people make mascara face. Different people make different faces while they're putting on mascara. So this is my mascara face when I'm putting on mascara. Used to, I did this a lot. I do make a lot of mouth features when I'm putting on makeup. I don't really wiggle my jaw as much as I used to. I don't know why I used to do that. I think I still do it a little bit. I do still chatter my teeth. That is kind of a tick that I still have. People would ask me all the time, like in my videos and my TikToks, what was wrong? What was wrong with my face? And I would just say, it's just a facial tick. You don't have to worry about it. Or my shorts. They would ask me in my YouTube shorts why my face was doing that thing. And was I okay? Was I okay? I'd just be like, yes. And they were asking it genuinely. Nobody was being mean about it. Because when I explained it, they'd be like, oh, okay. Thanks for explaining. See, I still clench my jaw a lot. What's that thing the alpha kids call it? Mewing? Chewing? Something like that. Where you're clenching your jaw a lot. I feel like that's what I'm doing. Mascara definitely seems to take the longest. It takes the longest process I take, because I put like 3 layers on, because I want those lashes to pop. Well, I mean, eyeshadow obviously takes the longest, but doing mascara is definitely the most tedious. Okay, I'm gonna go off and finish the rest of my... Okay, and here is the final look. I think that this palette is still certified fresh after all these years. It's still a very, very good palette. Still probably up there as one of my favorites, I think. This is the Sultry by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is what it looks like. And yeah, definitely. Well, I'm on my project palette 365 this year, but definitely will be sticking around for another year. Let's talk about what I got on my face today. So let's see, I use the lash extender mascara and the AOA Studio Dual Flex 2-in-1 on my eyes, along with the AOA Studio eyeliner on my eyes. And then on my face, I have the Fenty Eavesdrops Stick Foundation in the shade number 6 on my face, along with the KVD Good Apple Concealer on my face. And of course I used the e.l.f. color correcting eye brightener under my eyes. Then for powder, I used the AOA Studio flawless setting and finishing powder, along with the where'd it go? It's the flawless pressed powder as well. This one right here in translucent. And then for bronzer, I used the Too Faced. This is the Sun Bunny bronzer right here. I got this in like an icon box, I think. And then the Bare Minerals bronzer in Kiss of Rose for my blush. This is a very pretty color. And then the Moira Alluring Glow highlighter palette for my highlighter. And then I used the Fenty Gloss Balm in Honey Waffles for my lips. And that's everything that I got on my face. So, plus just some black and ebony eyebrow gel in my eyebrows. And then just use the same colors that I used on my lids down in here, along with the Bad Gal Bang on my lower lashes. And then, yeah, put some of the highlighter on my brow bone, and we're good to go. So this is the look. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you for joining me for Throwback Thursday. Please go check out Christine and Gloria, and tell them I said hi. And yeah, so I hope everybody has a great day. Good vibes to everybody. Please give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, all right, take care. Goodbye.